Hello. It's 16:01. The aim was for 4 o'clock, and I've just realised I need to go to the toilet. So I might have to just quickly do a disappearing act and go to the toilet. And I'll be back. You won't know that just yet because I imagine the notification. I don't know if it's going to go out. I'll be back. Okay, well, you'll work that out when I'm back. Okay. Hello. I just had to nip to the little girl's room. But I did notice that the washing machine is on 60 degrees. I just turned the heating on because it went extremely cold. What else with the washing machine? Oh, 1,000 revs per minute, and it was 1 hour 40 minutes on the timer, but that went to 39. Is that how long we've got? It was 144 on the clock. Is that all we've had? That doesn't take me long, does it, to go to the toilet? 144, 155. Right, so I've got this. Okay, let me explain. I wasn't actually coming on live, but apparently answered someone's prayer. So I had other things planned. The energy went really low, dark, cold, rainy. The mood shifted, and it was like, okay, what's going on? And these have been sitting on my table. It's a weird selection of cards, all tarot. Apart from the psychic tarot, they are tarot cards, but they don't have character cards in them. And they have the chakra, the seven chakras. What chakra are we missing? We're going to talk about that bloody heart again, the heart chakra. So I thought, oh, come on, I can spend a bit of time with you to talk things through. What do you want to talk about? Now, these are quite feminine orientated cards. Answer my prayer. Answer my prayer now, baby. I'm in love with you. Say you love me too. Let's have a look at what's going on. Oh, it's warm. Okay, look, temperature's rising. Psychic tarot. Hey, you look like the king of the castle over there. He has 2 folded up blankets stacked on top of one another, and then he has a pillow on top. And that takes me to the story of the princess and the pea. How did you know she was actually a princess? Because they stacked all these mattresses on top of each other, but they placed a pea at the bottom of the whole pile, massive. And if she could feel it, then she was the princess. Is there a pea underneath there? A pea? I went for a pea. Let's look at the psychic tarot. Oh, I love how I can just amuse myself. Have a little chat with oneself. I just saw the crown chakra. Okay, someone else has just had a pee upstairs. I can hear the toilet. I can hear the toilet flushing. We're flushing things through. Let's have a look at the Fuego tarot. I've got an itchy side, a really, really itchy side. That's good to see. 2 people on, 2 thumbs ups. That's what we call balanced, isn't it? Let's see what wants to come out. We'll take this book out. Shall we take this book out? Jeez. I'm going to invest in a magnifying glass for my readings, I reckon. The finer details. Right, let's... Bloody hell. Okay. Shit me, I don't think I can read from that. Seriously. Important notes, so I can see that. Where do you tell me what the cards mean? And also, I'd like them in English. Oh, we've got them. Okay, I can maybe do this. Have we got to turn a lamp on? Seriously? We can turn it. Yes, that will help. Lucy, keep that page open. All right, I will do. Well, let's fold it. The final frontier. Where do I see that? Oh, it doesn't. Does it say frontier? No, where do I see this? No, it says foreigner. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Okay, right. Yep. Major Arcana, Minor Arcana. Okay. Let's have a look. We're going to read from the book, right? Right. Should we read this? Because it says here, as the American expert, what's their name? Eden Gray says, what does Eden Gray? That's what it felt like. Is it grey in paradise? There's trouble in paradise. The magic is in the cards. Okay, so as the American expert Eden Gray says, the magic is in the cards. Whatever you achieve with them, it is your image in the mirror of self-accomplishment. Hi, Laurie. Hello, just getting to clients. House of pet sitting. I've been talking about, was that yesterday? Timber and Ash. Oh, how beautiful that they can be trusted and cared and catered and loved for by you. I was actually having a conversation with, I think it was yesterday, with Original about this, about caring for the pets. Oh, I tell you something also that I've noticed today. This is how like the energy is just shit. It's a bit shit. Well, for one, I don't know if any of you guys, hi Original, hello again. I'm sorry, I've known you were on. I wouldn't have my vid up yet. Oh, interesting. I won't have my vid up yet. Well, you be wherever you need to be, darling. Original. It's all good. Anyway, I was just talking about you, so talk of the devil. She's an angel, not devil. Okay. She's got a devil side, but don't we all? And my neighbour. Now, he has been of a moody, loud disposition until the new year when my other neighbour, like his neighbour, so the next door neighbour but one, smashed in, like pounded in his door. We've had silence from him, but he has a big issue with my cats. And I hear him threaten the cats under his breath as he's walking out there. And me and Jamie, we're like kind of, I catch you talking like that. And but so you kind of know he's anti the cat. So he's put some contraption. Jamie said to me, he was putting was it garlic in the back garden? And I went upstairs to Tia, who was laying on my bed, because Jasper, he does his business in my own garden. All right, I'll clear up after him. He does his Lily, I'm not too sure, and Tia, no, I'm not too sure, but they're kind of cats that go roaming. And it's like, if my cat shits in your back garden, it's more than likely you've got a negative energy and they know that it pisses you off. Hi, T-Rose, darling. So they're going to do it more. So Jamie said, I swear he's out there gardening, putting like garlic down to deter the cats. So I went up to, I went upstairs to Tia. She was down on the bed. I went, have you been shitting in the neighbour's garden? And she just looked at me, got up, stretched, and then turned around and gave me her ass. I said, listen, they put garlic down. I'm just warning you. All right. And I say to the kids, it's like, if you actually didn't detest the cats, I imagine that they just piss off. It's no fun, is it? So he's put this contraption at the front of his door. Hi, Dave. Has anyone noticed May seems to be a particularly intense month? Is the lunar eclipse on the 20th? Maybe. I don't really follow the planetary movements, but it seems to be coming up, Dave. Check out some other channels. You'll be drawn to the ones that will give you the guidance that you want. But May is a very crucial month. So my neighbour's put this contraption, this little green box outside his door, and it apparently it sends off this high pitch to keep the cats away. And I said, oh, you know, whatever. You can see it when you walk out. But I've been noticing dogs have been whining out the front. And he does a lot of business at his door. Okay, he's always got people knocking on his door, deliveries and everything. And today, I was actually washing up, and all I could hear was this dog whining outside. Now, in my video, you could hear. I actually said to Jasper, I said, "What's outside?" Someone was saying, "Come on this way," because no one wants to go past because the dogs are picking up on this and they're whining. It's quite cruel. It's horrible to hear. Anyway, and also last night, I was going to share it on the community tab, but I decided not to. I didn't know if it was material that I should share. Um, but I know that T Rose follows Infinite Waters with Ralph Smart, and yesterday's video that he shared, and you can tell it because it's fuck people, and it's kind of like, and at the beginning of that video, he shows what's kind of been going on with the people that were swimming to try and get into Spain. I think from Morocco was it, and about one carer really. What are they called? I don't know. Rescue. As the army's trying to throw them kind of back into the water, there's one person that's just cuddling this man. And it's quite heartbreaking. It's at the very beginning of Ralph Smart's video yesterday. The one with the fuck you. And just watch the beginning. It's I say focus on what she's doing. Love will conquer. But it just kind of showed actually who does have a heart. 11:11 is at the time. It's 16:12 now. Right, so we've got that off our chest. What else we're going to read from this book, aren't we? I don't know what I just kind of rambled on about. Some stuff. The energy shifting. We've got to pull some cards before we read from the book. Oh, I fancy a bit of cake. It can wait. Right, let me have a look. Poor doggy's whining. I don't like to hear it. Original, sorry, I've just seen that you answered. I've just got one uploading and taking truth on. It may trigger. Yeah. Your video, was it yesterday? No. Your video where you was talking to the Divine Masculines. And I don't know if you picked up, but you were doing a hell of a lot of praying during that channeling. If you watched your hands as they were kind of going up and down the table, it was, yeah, that was an intense reading to channel and to listen to. Everything's triggering at the moment. The point is to get to the point where nothing triggers you anymore. When you're in the state of contentment. Right, let me have a look at these cards and then I'm going to read from the book. We've got a hedgehog. A hedgehog. And we've got a 9 of swords, a hedgehog. And then we have a man with 4 eyes. Yeah, I could do with some glasses. Man, I don't. My vision's perfect for this, and it'll blur out what I'm not meant to read, won't it? And make visible. That's how I look at it. There's nothing wrong with you. Who says that your eyesight is wrong? Maybe you're not meant to see all that blurry shit. Right, let's read this. We're just going to read these two. Let me show you the cards. Let's read what the 9 of... Oh, my nail varnish started. That's because I've had my hands in water and been doing like the housework. It's all chipped away now. I didn't put rubber gloves on. See? 9 of swords. I was too busy thinking about this poor doggy whining. Okay, so it's kind of like seeing that footage. That's why I didn't share it, because I don't know what you're going to focus on, whether you'll focus on the background and actually what's been going on, the heartless, or whether you actually focus on love being present, massively present within that video. And it's the same with how do I allow that doggy whining to affect me. Okay, what triggers you? It's compassion, isn't it? It's like, come with some fucking passion or compassion. So much hatred. Okay, let's not focus on it, because then we'll see more of it, won't we? Okay. Nine of Swords. Let's have a look at this. Oh, here's the swords. Let's read this. Can we read this message? We sure can. It says normal position. Misery, quarrel, unhappiness, anxiety over a loved one, despair. Yeah, that's kind of the energy. I feel it's very much part of the transformation. Look, you've got the skulls here, which indicate the death. Feels like this is the masculine here. He's guarded, but he's on fire. This feels very much, it feels like divine outrage. Well, what's he just about to blow up? He looks like a twiglet. I'm not really a lover of twiglet. I'm the person like with Marmite, either you love it or you hate it. Hate's a big word, but I'm not a lover of the Marmite. I don't judge people that are. I mean, just because this is a big thing, just because of the differences, just because you don't think the same or because you don't agree on the same things, it doesn't mean that you don't like someone or that you don't love them. You're allowed to not agree and not have the same preferences. Okay. I feel like there's some real stubborn energy out there. Let's have a look at the Three of Wands, because this is meant to be the card of manifesting. This is pinpointing the towers, pinpointing the triggers. Look how small they are. That's how, in the end, you become the bigger person. And all these little, they're not little, are they? But all these towers, they affect you. Less and less, I want to say, when you are aware of your vibrational alignment and how that attracts into your environment, what you're looking for. So be careful what you're observing. Three of Wands. Normal position. Practical knowledge, strength, enterprise, trade, and compromise. I said about come with passion. This is like come with a promise. Promise that you will never behave like that. Contrast. Find the clarity. It went on, Ralph Smart went on to say about how this lady had to shut down her Instagram because she got so much hate for all the love that she showed. Divine outrage. So be that person that has a heart. I know it's an apple. It's like the apple of my eye. I'm not sure. He's got 4 eyes. Be that person that cares, that doesn't care, that will stand alone. Your belly. Belly's rumbling. We're going to the Psychic Tarot now. Oh, wait, this is a bit bizarre. These are all the cards I've got here. Right, Temptation. Should we read about this? The energy, guys, if you're feeling that your energy is a bit drained and sucked, I was in the shower and I heard, look at the news. And I'm like, do I have to turn the news on? I'm like, that's cool. I don't mind. I only go looking at the news when I'm guided to. I only do anything when I'm guided to. And yeah, it's like, look at the news. And I'm like, okay, do I need to check out the news? What's going on? And then what comes through? Still haven't checked out the news yet, so I don't know what's going on. But then I was taken to something that I'm watching at the moment, which is Emily in Paris. And I'm like, has something happened in Paris? When I've done my traveling, kind of towards the end of 2017, and then the first quarter, let's say, of 2018, I noticed that everywhere I went, when I left that place, something happened there. And it was like, after I left the area, there was like some drastic thing that happened. Not a good thing. And I was like, fuck, I'm like, so I was trying to put together, what's this? It means I'm protected, but also, I don't know what it meant. Now, where are we going with this? I don't know. Where was we going? if you're picking up on this energy, no. I'm sorry, I lost it then. About my travelling when I was picking up the events. Oh, okay. Should we go back to the shower? So I'm in the shower and it's like, I need to check the news. I can do that, which I haven't. And then I'm like, is something going to happen in Paris? And then I'd watched that footage last night and it was like, okay, what the fuck is going on out there? I don't actually know because I haven't been to have a look. I haven't checked like the latest updates on what's going on with like the Indian whatever variant. I don't actually know what's going on because none of it really affects me. I'm not like craving to get rushing out there and there's nowhere in particular I've got to go. So it doesn't really affect me like that. So I do check in with the news though, just to see how it really is on the progression of this. If like divine counterparts, which I feel the merging now is twin flames. Twin flames is a very unique, special connection. And I feel that you know when you're at that point when you know that you've merged with your twin. Okay, and I think then we can start using the word twin flame, which I've started to do. There's twin flames here on one side, but we're kind of as a whole. Stick with it. Hold on. Yeah, you've got to stick with it. Okay. Another thing I want to talk to you about, there is no cord cuttings. You can't cut cords with any of it because you're part of the whole. That's really, you need to understand what oneness is. Hi, Peachy P. Hi, Brenda. Okay, so you can't actually cut cords with any of it because you're connected to all of it. You can make a conscious decision to not allow certain things to affect you anymore. So you can practice detachment, but you're attached to the whole, including the devil energy. We've got to stop blaming others for our vibrational alignment. You're connected to the all. It's up to you. It's your responsibility. Hope this makes sense. So you can do as much as you want to cut cords. I don't know what from. You can kind of say to someone, well, now that you've had like a cord cutting, whatever, well, now it's done. I doubt it. It's like only you can do that. And it's not about cutting cords because that's resistance. That's you kind of saying, I don't want that in my life. Deal with that emotionally. That's you cutting off your heart, blocking off your heart from, you can't cut yourself away from any of it, but you do need to learn how to deal with it all. Okay, so we've got temptation. I do hope, I honestly, my main mission is to stop you guys looking outside of yourself for everything that you have is within you. And then when you get to that point, if you understand what your energy does just as part of the oneness, you hold so much power just within your own being when you get it. And it's a knowing. You'll never need to put shields of protection up against you. You just know that but if everything's aligned with you, then you know that you are well, everything that's orchestrated is divinely orchestrated anyway. It would just be another trigger just to see how you're going to handle it. Okay. Right, let's have a look at this bloody devil energy here. Because they're going to fight hard now, aren't they? Because love's on its way. They better watch out. Temptation. Lead us not into temptation. You don't even need to state it, Laurie. I am divinely protected. It's an expectation. Why would you not be protected? Our earth needs you. Our world needs us. Those caring, compassionate souls. Okay, that don't feel the need to bring justice into our world. Everything is all in alignment and everyone will get exactly what's due to them, including people that misbehave or act heartlessly. You just know that, well, may the Lord help them because they're going to need it. You just focus on you. We all are. We are all one. We're all part of it. That's why things trigger you. It's triggering something within you, maybe a memory, but it's triggering something. If you're triggered by something, it means you notice it. You're meant to notice it. Otherwise, you wouldn't see that. Okay. Let's have a look. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviours are being addressed. Interesting. Everything's being jotted down, okay, on the divine ledger. So the divine's always sitting there watching what we're doing. So act in integrity. Okay, with integrity. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material physical world and its pleasures. Even though we're all born connected, let's repeat that, even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. And when we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us is often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work. Hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness and deliver us from evil. Okay. Should we get another card? I don't know if I've just put these cards in reverse, but they are what they are. They are what they are. Fertility in reverse. Come on. Empress in reverse. Okay. So, shall we read about the true Empress? The true divine feminine. Look at her heart. Open. She's cradling the world here and she shines like a beautiful peacock. I want to see your peacock, cock, cock. Your peacock, cock. Your peacock, cock, cock. Bit of Katy Perry going in there. It's a good song. Empress. Through this card, and at the moment, guys, if you haven't gathered, we're manifesting. Check out the lyrics to it. Peacock. Katy Perry. Okay. We are manifesting, guys. That's why we've read the law of attraction. That's why I've been sharing Wayne Dyer material, audios, easy for you to get hold of. They're on the community tab. Have you listened to them? Have you done any personal development? I'm making it so easy for you. I'm giving you all the answers. Okay. So there's nothing really to complain about when you've already been given everything that you're needing to get you to where you need to be. So through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. Well, it's not when it's in reverse, is it? You can't really complain about what you're dished up. Have a look at what you're dishing up. You dishing up the good? Are you judging? Are you being careless, heartless? Are you really shining like a beautiful peacock? You're the creator. And the seeds that have been planted in the past, I've planted shitloads of them in you. Shitloads. That's why most of you dream about me. At some point, most of you have a dream about me. I'm not going to go away, am I? Even if you didn't get to see me again, I bet I'll pop up in your mind at some point on your journey, your future journey. So you're the creator of the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, and now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy, and you're all becoming very strong and healthy. And I'm very proud of all of you when you're not complaining. Well, I'm still proud of you then because you're doing the work. You'll get there, but it doesn't have to be that hard. And no one really told me. So I've gone out there and kind of done my research, done my work. Okay. Put it to practice. And I'm trying to share with you guys how kind of I've found myself at this point of realization, which you all must be interested in. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching. Okay. Did you just huff at me? Oh, it went a bit dark. Did you see it? It's like, well, you do your own work. I'm not taking on the burden that you didn't do your own personal development growth. Just having a chat with Jasper. It says, open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling to you. And if you're connected, though, guys, once you're connected, you understand what the animals are saying to you, the birds, the insects, the bugs, all of them. Everything brings a message, everything. Every program you watch, every video you watch, listen to, they're all messages for you. I started singing earlier. I shared it on the community tab. Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a thief in the night that seems to be true. And it's like, I talk, I talk to you in the night, in the dreams of love so true. Listen, when that song was out, I was a teenager. I was in the nightclubs, bopping, singing along to that song, and didn't pay one bit of attention to what the words were actually saying, and that there might actually be a message for me because I wasn't programmed like that. I used to just be pissed out of my head, dancing to, interestingly enough, it's the real McCoy, the real deal, and Another Night. And that now when I listen to it, I put the video on and it's like a DJ in a studio breaking records, he's on air, okay, trying to talk. And my message really was your true divine connection. I was going to say your true divine masculine will be able to connect to you, and you'll know whether you're able to receive his direct connection when you can receive divine's direct connection. You need to be tapped in, but your true love will definitely be able to communicate. He's talking to you. And I said to Jamie, I scrutinize all the signs, all the videos. It's like, well, I have to watch the video. So, and the song was just channeled through. I thought, why am I singing the Bill McCoy? And other nights I was like, thank you. Actually needed to put some music on because the energy was very dark, quiet. Okay. You could have cut the air with a knife. So on air. So open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Seriously. After that song, I thought I'm going to keep the music going. So I had the real McCoy on. And then it was like, I don't have it on autoplay on my phone. So it don't go on to the next YouTube video. So I just kind of scrolled down and underneath it would show you what's next. And it was, can you meet me halfway? Black Eyed Peas. Right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. I'll be looking out night and day. So this is really about you've both got to be willing to meet each other halfway. Okay. So go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom. Let's do this because I really want to get the message over about using that terminology cord cutting. I don't know what you're cutting away from. Okay, you have to deal with that connection yourself. There's so many things that you can divert your attention to that you don't actually have to focus on that particular chord or that string of influence. There's lots of other things that you can turn your attention to detach from what you're trying to what's emotionally still affecting you. Otherwise you wouldn't be cutting any cords, you wouldn't even be using that terminology. There'd be no need to. You won't be attracting that anymore into your vibration, okay, into your experience. So in the end there's nothing to cut away. There is no one to cut away because you're just attracting the good. So let me repeat this. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, planets, animals, and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. I want to give you devotion. Total dedication and a lot of devotion. Ooh, ooh. Nomad. Nomad's on the scene now. Okay. You have thank you for your help, Lucy. You're welcome. It's just my opinion, guys. Actual journey to giraffes. Beauty and the Beast keeps coming up. I think I emailed you the video. I haven't checked my emails today. Peachy P, I do love it when you sing. Thank you very much. Laurie, I think DM realised how much we are connected by me just sharing my day, life when I fall and hurt in and does too. What the divine masculines will be realising, but especially by the divine feminines being so open about their experiences and their day, if we say that, like a catch up, however they're catching up with you, they're observing. It's clarifying stuff that's actually happening in their life. And that's the point where there's like, this is too much of a coincidence. Well, there's no such thing as a coincidence. It's all meant to, the word means coincide. So it's all meant to coincide with each other. Anyway, connect to source. That's the source. The saucy stuff is fun. I like this part. But get another card. Oh, we're still in reverse. Partnerships and alliances. Meeting halfway. I was still where it was about building. What does he say in it? Will I am. Will I am. That's what he says. Will I am. I am the divine will. Will I am. Okay. It's about crossing the bridge and bridging the gap. Just you and I. Just you and I. We'll build the bridge. Right, this is the Three of Wands again. So there's definitely this energy of the divine masculine really having to go kind of halfway, meeting the divine feminine halfway. Divine feminine, you too, meet the divine masculine halfway. You are the yin to the yang. Three of Wands. Celebrate good times, come on. That's what we want to be focusing on. It's a celebration. There's a party going on right here. Right, let's have a look at the meaning of this card. Pay attention, it was in reverse, or maybe not pay too much attention to it. No, you need to acknowledge that it was in reverse. Okay. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruits of your labour take seed and blossom. Soon, when you've had your checkup, from the neck up. Okay. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. So as you do decide to follow the divine's will, the divine's way, like I said, even with, I spoke about looking for information, didn't I? And you'll be led to what you need to look at. Oh, I was speaking to Dave. I was speaking to Dave. You'll be directed to the information that you need, especially if you're not finding it here. If you're not finding the clarity here, then when you leave here, you'll be led to what can help you. Only if you're like willing to be helped. So let's have a look. Carry on, Lucy. What's with the darkness? Bring it back. I'm putting the card down. Right, so following these synchronizations Oh, it says watch out for synchronizations, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that could create something new. Breathe. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, get the point about meeting each other halfway? It will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. Then we get to the Four of Wands. Oh, happy days. When who came? When Jesus came. Shit me, I sometimes wonder if I'm getting like really religious with this. It's not. It just kind of all comes in. Listen, it's spirituality. It doesn't really have a religion. It gets it all, doesn't it? It's oneness. So let me end with these Chakra Wisdom tarot cards. I need to heal even. I need to heal even. I thought you was actually going to say original. I could really go for like a rest now and a lie down. I thought, yeah, I think I might as well. The afternoon plans have been, well, my plans. The divine had other ideas. Yeah, I think I might need to go and rest, clear through this energy. Well, I think we've done a lot of it here. Okay, you should start to feel things release. Nine of Swords. Yes, divine feminine. Look, we've got the Nine of Swords for the masculines. Can you see the mirror in here? Okay, as he's going through this, he's transition. Okay, trying to meet you halfway. I don't know if he knows where halfway is, how much he has to do, or what he thinks is enough. His heart will lead him. He'll know when he's there. Okay, to meet you halfway, which actually means understanding you. It's like you don't really have your backs turned on each other. It's like you're actually going to give each other, like, I feel that you don't really want to throw swords in his back. He could be fearful of that, but you're feeling like trapped here. This is all going to raise now. All this, these swords. Look, the fairies have got them. So the weight's going to be lifted, okay? Nine of Swords. Let's read this card, though. It's all to do with the coming with some passion. Coming with empathy. I'm not asking you to be, like, overly sympathetic. But empathy doesn't go amiss, does it? Understanding that we all have our own journey. And we all get lost. And we all get scared. And we all get frustrated and annoyed. All of us. And angry. Okay. And when you've learnt how to handle all those emotions yourself, I'm not saying that new ones aren't going to pop up. I mean, take the twin flame connection. No. Apparently not, but it was like kind of new for our day and age. Once you've kind of you're an understanding person, then you can look at others with compassion and consideration of maybe of what they've been through and why they do behave the way that they do. Doesn't mean that it's acceptable, but it means that you're not judging, which means you're not putting so much focus on that, because all the time you're focusing on it, you're going to attract people that resonate to that focused energy, where you understand that that could represent you once upon a time. Okay? Maybe you had help and support and that person didn't. Maybe you're just naturally stronger at picking yourself up. Right, let's have a look at this. I still haven't found the actual page. I stopped at Temperance and the Devil, which is exactly what I'm talking about. Temperance is the balancing of the masculine feminine energy. You temper your temper and you become compassion. And you can help then the darkness, and you transmute this darkness into light because you understand the energy and you don't take it personally. Right, should we get to the Nine of Swords? The card of deep grief. She has lost faith in all she once knew. Her values, energy, life choices, and allies are gone. To her, there is nothing, as she is in utter despair, and there will be nothing. In that state of being, you're not going to manifest much good stuff, are you? Pick yourself up. You will at some point, so you might as well have the realization and do it now. Okay. There's no point complaining about what you've got when you've manifested it all. The chakra message. As deep as emotional devastation can be, it also indicates the depth of love you felt. So stop trying to cut it. The divine knows what cords you need to cut. So, okay, you know those energies that you don't really like being around. So you kind of go, I don't like being around that person. They make me feel shit. Even to the point where I don't really want to go home, or you just know when you're around an energy, you'll mutter under your breath, "Oh, we should just fucking piss off." You know the kind of stuff. The divine knows that them people shouldn't be in your life. So don't complain when all of a sudden they maybe start ignoring you, or they start talking to you disrespectfully. I mean, you've probably been doing it under your breath for years. So the divine will move those people out of the way. Now, when it comes to your divine masculine, you shouldn't have any of that talk. And it's like your soul, your heart knows that you don't mean it when you say, "I wish I'd never met you. I want you out of my life." You're just trying to like cut yourself off from the most amazing feeling that you've ever experienced. It won't leave because your heart doesn't want it to. You want the pain to lift. Okay, so just understand all those people that aren't meant to be in your life, when they start disappearing out, it's because you actually asked for it. Okay. And your heart knows who it does want there. And trust that it will be brought to you. But it all comes down to your faith and trust. So it's kind of like, who are you kidding? So, as deep as emotional devastation can be, it also indicates the depth of love you felt. Validating a loss becomes the rite of passage into personal power. Embracing authentic emotions is cathartic. Can you feel it? Indication: feeling like the world has turned against you can be devastating. An ability to self soothe can expose a pattern of neglect. If you are emotionally burned out, rest. Keywords: grief, defeat, despair, devastation, incarceration, and insomnia. I can't get no sleep. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Let's look at the meditation. There is a cliche that says the only way out is in. Invite a loved one who has crossed over to join you. As you walk together, allow their light to envelope you. This loved one that's crossed over is your divine masculine, trying to get through to the other side. Okay. Just you and I. He's already kind of there. So the only way out is in. Invite a loved one. Connect with your divine counterpart energetically. So invite a loved one who has crossed over to join you. As you walk together, allow their light to envelope you. Breathe deeply. Allow the dialogue between you to continue until you feel complete. Your contemplation. You will know when you are ready, you will love again. Oh, that's lovely. Come on. Do you want to, 49 minutes, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to go off and rest. Do you want a final card? What do you want me to pull? I think the message was delivered that needed to be delivered. Thank you for joining me, guys. 13 of you are, online, which is 14 now. Okay. Anyone? All comes with my reading, thank you. Yes, thank you, Original, for all that you do. I've got like the hiccups, burps, not sure. Someone want to choose a card, please? Make a choice. You guys are very indecisive when it comes to like taking the lead. I've asked you to choose a card. I'll go, no, I'm just going to go and get the deck that you want me to get. Hi, Vinoff. How are you doing? Thank you, Vinoff. Don't even put a question mark. Claim it. We had Rumi earlier, but hey, apparently Rumi wants to speak again. That's all good. Oh, near knocked all the cards over. Come here. Just you and I. Next time, Laurie, remind me. Oh, how nice. You put please. Yeah. Next time, just go straight in with that. Rumi, please. Claim it. I feel like the sun's come out. That's good. That's a good sign. That means that this one video has done some clearing. Oh, that's nice. I might go out and connect with Mother Nature in her sunshiny state. Right, let's get this done. So earlier on, the message was, because I asked Rumi to explain the energy, and it was the impossible made possible. I think so. That was what it was. There's a card. That's such a contrast. The birds are singing. The sun is out. We've cleared it. Well done, guys. High vibes. High five. High vibes. The human gift. So should we have a look and see maybe what you are? Because that's why all is in order. You are the gift to the world. Look at all this orange you've been picking up on. Ooh, okay, I'll have a look at that card. Oh, 9 of Cups. Divine Masculine's energy. Claim it. Know your worth. Okay. 17. Right, let me finish with this. Hi, Vanoff. Let's read what you're saying. Sure, I will do. I am with my masculine watching at the moment. Hi. He normally does not like to listen to other tarot readers, but he likes your reading. Well, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Let me read this message to you guys then, and hopefully it will finish off with a treat. I don't know why I'm saying you're going to finish the day off with a treat. Talk tomorrow, Brenda. Yeah. I've got 3:30 my time down. But you can always message me in the morning or whenever. Listen, cool. I'll message you before anyway. Reminds me of what I said I'd do when on phone earlier. I said I'd make the sunshine. You made the sunshine. Oh, heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Rumi. You not think you're worthy of the good? You don't believe you're a gift to this world and your energy? Let me see if I can change your mind. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Shelby was going through Shelby. Okay. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still. Even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear, still it loves. It is perfection, that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then, everything is all right. Even if at some moments it seems not to be, still your heart beats in honour of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. So much. The first reading I done this morning was about the divine sight, the third eye. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times. And in that, gain greater peace and the realization that, yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live. And you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it is best placed, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So for now, just putting the hair behind, to the side, listen up now, okay. So for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honoured and loved by you. And imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reach in to assist you. You may feel peace. Oh, I've missed a part. I've missed the part about the gift. You may, because I got excited about you seeing an angel, because the typed up message I done the other day, it said that I swear I saw an angel. So you may see the angel reaching to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight, and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more, to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realize you are human. You are light and dark, of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. You are an extraordinary, living, divine experiment in the making. And you are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, If you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred tryst is always available to you. In the temple of your heart, with the window cracked open, so that doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing the greater clarity and insight, or you'll be seeing with greater clarity and insight, a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. Well, let's read that again because that didn't really make sense. Well, it did, but I think I've missed out some words. I think it was me that didn't make sense of it. Okay. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions, that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness. That would be good, won't it? Won't it? Okay, well, wouldn't it? We're not allowed to say don't, not, no. Oh, once, okay. I'm trying to pick myself up on these words. But how cool, seriously, guys. And you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. We've got 11 people on. I feel that's enough good energy for us to focus on this sacred honouring ritual. 10 of us now, that's fine. Listen, it only takes a couple of us. Let's finish with the sacred honouring ritual. We'll do it together and we shall leave this reading right here. Brenda, I'll catch you tomorrow. Guys, I'll catch the rest of you whenever it is meant to be. And let's finish with this. Place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. Well, I can place one hand on my heart. Okay, I'll do this. Got to place your hands on your heart. Got it? And say the following aloud. I love you. You are strong, brave and powerful. You are gentle, vulnerable and inspired. You are truth. You are insight. You are wisdom. You are life. I love you and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life. I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window, let the stale emotion out, and breathe in fresh life now. That's good, isn't it? That's good shit, this stuff is. For you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. Boom, 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 boom. Going to bloody dirty dancing now. Boom, boom. Feel the heartbeats. Boom, 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 boom. Hungry eyes. Lucy, yeah, well, we're just loving. Come on, I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window, let the stale emotion out, and breathe in fresh life now, for you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. I trust in what you know and what you see. In compassion, I honour all perceptions of truth. So be it. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. Amen. I wish you all a great day. Also, everyone have a beautiful day, and I'll catch up with you next for our next energy update. Okay. I don't feel the urge to go and rest so much now, so that's good, isn't it? But I am going to get myself outside. But just be aware of how the weather's shifting around you. Okay, if it gets a little bit dark and stormy, you kind of probably got a bit of an idea why. Just shift your vibration. Okay. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Have a fantastic day. Much love. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.